Hi, everybody, and welcome to Retro Night. Thanks to you, we have Retro Night. You voted, and this week we're going to watch 2 episodes of The Partridge Family, and my special guest this evening is Richard Wren.
Speaking of retro.
Well, it's so lovely to have you, and it's a lovely connection that we made from Lloyd Auerbach, who is a local author, paranormal studies, and he recommended that you stop by the show, and so I'm so glad that you were able to be here today.
Guy.
So you are an author.
Yes.
But I think what distinguishes you from many authors, well, first of all, you're published, which is a wonderful thing. But secondly is that you started writing when you were 82, is that correct?
Right,
Right. So what led you to take up your passion? Or how long was it a passion for you?
Well, I always wanted to write, always felt I could, just never got around to it. It's always been easy for me to tell tall tales. So it was pretty easy to write for me, and I started, and then I just never stopped. I'm still going at it, actually. The first story came about kind of as a result of some people that I knew, and that made it kind of interesting.
And this is Casey Slip?
Yeah.
Right. And so now where could people get a copy of this book?
Amazon or Barnes & Noble,
right.
Actually bookstores throughout the United States and Canada. As is true with often self-published authors, sometimes a little difficult to get a bookstore to order one copy.
Right.
But they can legally, and they should if you push them.
Demand.
Demand, exactly. But they're easily available on Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Well, it's so wonderful to hear a story about someone yourself who has realized their passion. We're going to watch a little bit of TV right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go with The Partridge Family. This is To Play or Not to Play on Retro Night. Hi, we're back with The Partridge Family, the lovely Shirley Jones and her gang. I'm Celeste Perry, and our guest tonight is author Richard Wren, local author. Next week, the shows up for vote are The Cosby Show, Hazel, and Here Come the Brides. Who would you vote for, Richard?
Cosby.
Cosby.
In a flash.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
You know, I love Cosby, but I think I'm going to throw my vote in for Hazel this time. I'm
that
feeling
was fun. It was,
sentimental.
Yeah, in fact,
yeah.
Of that, at that time slot, back in those days, Hazel was one that I really enjoyed.
Oh, she was hugely
along with Cosby.
successful.
Yeah,
Shirley
she was. Good show.
So now you're a local author. What I find so inspiring about your story is that it was 82 years old when you took up writing,
right,
and have turned it into it's not just a passion and avocation. This is what you do.
Yeah, true.
And I would love people to go to your website, which is rlwren.com. That's W-R-E-N. And there you'll find all the information about events that you're involved in. And tell me about the local authors event.
Well, on March the 2nd, we've done something that hasn't been done, at least at this level, ever before that we know of. So it's called the first annual Local Authors Book Fair. It's going to be out in Walnut Creek. And we invited originally and wanted to get no more than about 15 authors. We had 30 that wanted to show up. And so each one will have his own table. Each one will be available to talk with people as they come in. And we'll have a little stage time also. So I think we'll have 17 authors there.
Wow.
It's open to the public. It's March 2nd. Be out near Rossmore.
Well, and you can get more detailed information, of course, at your website.
Right.
And we're going to need to get right back to The Partridge Family.
Yeah.
But we'll talk more about that and your other books right here at KOFY TV's Retro Night. Hi, everybody. It's Retro Night. I'm Celeste Perry. My guest tonight is local author and inventor. We have to have you on again to talk about your inventions next time. This is Richard Wren, who, in your former life, you were in the insurance business.
Yes, right.
And so you were, as you said, always using a pen to write out policies.
Right.
Now you use it to write books.
That's right.
There are 2 works of fiction we can tell people about, Casey's Slip and Joshua's Revenge.
Right.
So I'd love folks to go to your website. Now this is a practical guide to, you can tell me the title, Practical Guide to Writing and Publishing.
Exactly, right.
Because you've done all the footwork.
Yes, yeah,
right.
That's right. Yeah, I spent 2 years making a lot of mistakes and spending a lot of money that was totally unnecessary. I took the results of all that and put all the things that you should do and the things you shouldn't do into this book. So you can save money and save time by using my guide.
Well, this is terrific, and people can find out how to get a copy of this by going to your website.
On my website,
Very
right.
good, so rlwren.com. So, you know, I was thinking about, you were born in Watsonville, correct?
Yes.
And John Steinbeck is from about that part of the country.
Right.
Huh?
My mother grew up with his sister.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I would love to have you back on.
Well, I'd love to.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
I love being here, and you're a great hostess.
Oh, thank you. Bye, everybody.